Here's another episode of 9mm versus 357 Magnum, and today we have the gold dot ammunition. What I have here is the 357 Magnum gold dot 158 grain versus the 9mm 124 grain. I'm going to shoot them both through 4-inch barrels and see how they compare. I'll put the listed velocities here on the screen from the factory, so I don't remember what they are, but biggest difference in this ammo here is the style of gold dot bullet. This right here is a short barrel gold dot bullet, and you can see right there it's got a pretty big hollow cavity, and the segments come through the outside, so it's really meant to expand at low velocity. This is the standard gold dot, which is a slightly different, more of a concave hollow point, a little bit different shape and design, but they're both considered gold dots. This one's actually considered the deep curl hollow point as far as reloading bullets go. But we'll see how they compare versus water jugs and wood, and hit the chronograph with it and see what kind of numbers we're getting. So let's get started. Alright, let's see what kind of numbers we get for velocity with the gold dot 9mm. 1193. Error. I happen to get a little bit of a jam up on this. $12.22, 11.97, 12.20, 1200. So we're getting a pretty good velocity with this ammunition. Overall, pretty good. Let's see how the 357 Mag gold dot compares. All right, here's the gold dot 357 Magnum 158 grain. 1108, 1087, 1088, 1066, 1057. As far as I know, Speer rates these velocities out of a 4-inch barrel at 1240. We're not even getting 1100. That's not really that good. So we'll see what happens when we hit the water jugs and wood. Alright, here's the Speer gold dot 115 grain 9mm. Let's see what we get on water jugs. Didn't want to get wet, but here we are. And that's similar to the last time I tested it. We got a hole right through the denim. 2, 3. And we got a bullet in the 4th jug, which is very ideal. That is about, in comparison, that's about 18 inches if this were to be ballistics gel. An absolutely beautiful expansion. And it did go through the denim. I saw a hole through the denim. So beautiful. Beautiful hollow point, good expansion, good performance, good velocity, good everything with that 9mm. And that's the standard pressure. So it's doing really, really well. Let's see how the 357 Magnum compares. Alright, here's the 357 Magnum gold dot. We'll see how that does. 4 layers of denim. Jug 1, jug 2, jug 3, clean hole, jug 4, jug 5, it's in jug 6, and we got a complete pass through 6 jugs, which is basically a failure of that round. I didn't catch that round, but as anybody knows, that's not going to have much expansion. So we went right through 6. Too much penetration. So let's hit the wood and see how that compares between the 9mm and 357 Magnum. Alright, here's the 9mm gold dot. We'll see how it does with wood. Decent momentum throw there. It's not bad. And the 5 2x4s caught it. So let's see how the 357 Mag compares. Alright, here's the 357 Magnum Gold Dot. We'll see how this compares on wood. A little bit more momentum than the 9mm, but not by a lot. And that second shot did crack one of these 2x4s. Before I rip this thing apart, I'm going to show you I got the bullet sitting right here. It's going to fall right out. The fourth board. And here's the bullet, and that is such a hard bullet. I could reload that. I could literally reload that, and I don't think it would destroy my gun if I shot it. Nothing. No damage to that bullet. Now with the 9mm, here's the back of the third, here's the fourth, and we also have the 9mm hitting the fourth board. This is the fourth with the 357 Mag. The 9mm, I don't see any pastures. There's a crack out the back, which indicates it penetrated about the same. And I can't get that bullet out, but being a short-barreled version with a little bit thinner jacket, and the segments not being exposed, it's probably going to be expanded a little bit. So that's what you're getting with the Gold Dot. I would say that 9mm performs as intended, no problem. I would seriously avoid that 357 Magnum round. It's not very good. Not only are we losing a ton of power, and we're putting us into closer to high-end 38 Special plus P Buffalo Bore stuff, but we also have a bullet that is much too hard, even at that power level, to expand. So it would be a great bullet, a great cartridge, possibly against like a grizzly bear, if that's all you had. Well, there's better cartridges for bears than that, but I'm just saying, it might be okay for a dangerous game, but for two-legged threats, I would avoid that Gold Dot 357 Magnum entirely. And the 350 and the 9mm was a good performing cartridge. So that's what you're getting between the two of these. So as always, comment, share, and like, and thanks for watching.